Well, hello, in a Wuchang Let's Play. After doing the full stream from this game, I figured out it's only right if I do also a full Let's Play series from it, so here we go. You know, many times I say like this is one of the cheapest Soulslike, you know, and looks insanely old despite it was made in 2025. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, like year ago. So yeah, it looks insanely old, but after playing Neo 3, no, I think like this is better than Neo 3. I'm not joking, like I think this is better than Neo 3 just because at least it's original. That's the one credit that I can give. Sure, bosses looks like they are fucking, you know, like we've seen all of that in Dark Souls already, but at least their models, you know, feels original. They are not just straight up rip-off from the other game like the Neo 3 bosses. So yeah, this is just fucking slightly higher than Neo 3, which I recently just finished, so yeah.
Ah, you're awake at last.
You know me. Why am I here?
I came upon you in a brooklet some days past. You lay passed out due to the feathering. I moved you to the cave to recuperate.
The feathering.
I see. Know you not. A man-eating fiend attacked Worship's Rise 6 moons ago, spreading unthinkable horrors, after which many bore feathers on their bodies. A malady unlike any other, without hope of a cure. I found this silk manuscript on your person. Here, take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna be completely honest, this game, you know, this game cutscene are played like they're supposed to be played in a Chinese language, you know? So when you're playing this with English, the lip sync is completely desynchronized with actual dialogues. So we should switch the fucking dialogue, you know, to be playing Chinese with the English subtitles. That way the fucking, you know, game will be synchronized with, you know, the audio compared to what's happening. But we're gonna keep it like that just for shit and giggles.
From Worship's Rise. Don't you dare look down on me.
We're gonna keep it like that just for shit and giggles.
Were once the town's finest heroes. But now my brother's burdened with finding medicine to treat me. A pathetic fool. How humiliating. You're heading to town, aren't you? Could you do me a favor and deliver this to an oracle there? She's hard to miss. She's had this old bracelet for as long as I can remember. She's a bit different. You'll know her when you see her. I don't know if she's still in town, but please check for me. I'd go myself, but I can't. Not in this pathetic state. If you find her, don't tell her I'm stuck at the Reverend Temple. Tell her I've gone off to make a name for myself. Tell her I'll come back once I've made something of myself.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, I plan to kill like at least one boss in each video. I'm not sure will that, you know, I'm gonna be able to, but I will try.
You're awake. You seem to have recuperated well. The old Taoist mentioned your encounter with that demon, Lu Hongniu. I am glad to see you on your feet again. But your arm, the feathers are still there. The feathering's a nasty curse. Even the Taoist doesn't have a cure for it. With your skills, maybe you should check out the Shu Sanctum. There could be something there to hold back the feathering.
Yeah, we're gonna head out to Shu Sanctum, and this is, you know, place where I finished to end up, you know, this first video. You just have to get there. So technically here we will be two bosses, where one is not even technically a boss. He's just generic enemy with the hell bar on top, you know, kinda like a Elden Ring style, but the first one is definitely the boss that can kill you, because it's one of those, you know, this is one of those games where the first boss is the fight that you're not supposed to win, but if you do win, you will get the 5 skill points, you know, to spend straight on. And just because I pre-ordered this game, I have all those cool outfits, so we're gonna be wearing this one this episode. And also we're gonna use this spear. Yeah, hook, blade spear, and this one. Because this one, dragon hook spear, yeah. Gonna show you why I think this is like so good setup to start the game with. First of all, I don't think the spears are like broken compared to some other fucking, you know, weapons in this game like axes and longsword with deflection ability. I think spears are just balanced. They are not fucking that broken, you know, where you can fucking mash R1 like with Tweed Blade and Leech build, and they are not fucking, you know, that brain dead as the axe where you can also just mash R1 and everything will get staggered. So yeah, you need some fucking skill, you know. You need to be skillful to some degree to use the spear successfully. So yeah, first let me just quickly use this. And this gives us pretty much free 10 level to start the game with. Yeah. So obviously first we're gonna get Skyborn Coal. We're upgrading this twice to get more fucking health. Then we're gonna go here, we'll grab this and that. And that's showed us, you know. Health Siphon. Energetic. I mean, we already are technically set up. Yeah, we might just get this, although I feel like this one is kinda a waste. Aliar Bulvan variant. This will not help me. Let's just, yeah, go like this. So basically the first we have the boss to defeat, but like I said, you have only one chance. It's kind of like with Mortal Shell, you know? You have one chance to defeat the boss, and if you will defeat him, you will be rewarded for it. In Mortal Shell you're getting achievement, in this game you're getting 5 free skill points. So yeah, we're gonna defeat this boss. And yeah, hopefully with this spear we can do it. Because yeah, this specific spear with this attack inflicts the frostbite if you have a Skyborn Might. So yeah, this boss is weak on frostbite. The only problem is it takes a while to actually, you know, for this animation to finish, and this is not a boss that actually uses weapons, so
Well, look
he can knock me out of it basically.
Feeling lost, are we? We are both wanderers of fate. No need for formalities. Now, about the power in your left arm. If you master it, you'll be unstoppable. You might even rewrite destiny as we know it. Don't believe me, eh? How about I introduce you to someone worthy? Don't call me cruel. You know how it goes. No sweet dreams without crushing a few nightmares first.
I don't understand why dialogue, you know, are so quiet. I mean, I can play this, you know, where the dialogues are like at volume 10. Yeah. Can feel like so quiet compared to the sound effects. I don't get that completely, but maybe we can actually, you know, turn the subtitles. Yeah. If dialogues are so quiet, at least we will be able to fucking hear them. Come on. You can see the effects are at 6 and the background music is also at 6. And then the voices are at 10 and feels more quiet than even sound effects. So what if I will play it at the 50?
Do you think our baby brother will look like us? I'm so excited to meet him.
There is a boss. This is the same boss from the Bio Mansion, except slightly weaker and without second phase. And like I said, we have one chance to beat him. Here we go. If I will do this, yeah, you see, it takes a while for this attack to actually finish. To find my opportunity to, yeah, play it well. Ow. Alright then, bro. Sure. So one flask and he is at what? 75%? This could be slightly better, you know? Gonna be honest. Get staggered and get affected by a frost, bro. Yeah. So you see, frostbite deals a lot, but without any special skills or spell, it is insanely hard to trigger it on the guy. Yeah. Okay, that was a clean hit. That wasn't though. You wanna hear the fun fact? It looks like this arena is like, you know, insanely big, but no, there are like invisible wall everywhere here. I'm not even joking. There are invisible walls everywhere here, bro. He's almost dead. Die. No, 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 bro. You are just dead now. There we go. I hope the volume still will be okay if we're gonna play it, you know, at max, you know, dialogue volume.
Well, quite the accomplishment. Hold on to this moment. This
Feeling, yeah, sure. Now I'm gonna crank up my madness to full to get, yeah, more currency from defeating enemies. Sure, it will also make me take more damage, but just because the entire skill tree is built upon using, you know, upon having madness at 90%, it feels like, you know, they want you to play, you know, at the risk of taking double damage all the time. Because literally almost every ability, you know, benefits from having full madness. Like you can see at 90 madness, this deals, you know, the blight, and at 90 now my attack also will heal me. So they clearly want you to, you know, play at full madness all the time in order for your ability to be effective. So final effect, grand skill knight, we should try with that. And also, we should probably try with this one too. Nah. So when I will clash, I will get 4 stack of Skyborn Might. So I think Spear is great for the spellcasting too. That's just my personal opinion. Like, I think Spear is good for the spellcasting. You can consume 1 stack of Skyborn Might. Yeah, and I also should probably gain fleeting, also resilience. So with 90% madness, yeah, when I have a fleeting, my attack are harder to interrupt. So should probably also grab this, but first we will grab this one, which makes my attack harder. Which will make my heavy attack faster. And then we will get the attack that are harder to interrupt. So our first challenge is over here, like this little guy. There we go. Now let me try this. And again. Winter fresh. There we go. So you see, this is a perfect spear to start the game with. This frost works perfect against human. It's kinda, you know, better than a blood loss because upon triggering, you know, when you proc it, it not only, you know, drains chunks of the enemy health, but also makes them slower briefly. So it's like an improved version of the blood loss called in this game Poise Break for some unknown reason. But yeah, I'm not gonna stick to just one build. Yeah, I'm not gonna stick to one build. I'm gonna try to, you know, play with multiple different builds in every chapter. Like, how about I'm gonna switch my build every chapter? Since, you know, in first one we're gonna use the spear, in second one let's say we're gonna use the longsword, in the third one we're gonna use the axe, in fourth one we're gonna use the one-handed sword, and in the last one we will use the weapon that remains, which are twin blades. Or, you know, in a different order, but you get the idea.
Hello, lady. Are you the warrior that the old Taoist rescued and hid in the cave? Did you come to the Reverend Temple for healing too? He's so kind. He makes all sorts of medicines and has saved so many sick people. Don't worry, you'll be feeling better in no time.
Yeah, I don't really know what's the point of this NPC. Next time you will visit him, he will be crying, and after that he will disappear from the game forever. I kid you not, that's the entire point of him, you know, to cheer you up.
Over here.
Hi.
Your arm. What's happened to it? It's me, He Yuzai. You wrote to me about searching Worship's Rise for clues about Bai Yu. Have you forgotten? Bai Yu, your sister. We came here to find clues. But your arm. The old boatman spoke true. He warned of feathers growing on the arm. A mark of feathering. They say it leads to memory loss. And worse, that it ultimately turns one into a man-eating monster. Fortunately, you can still speak for now. Take this. I'll counsel my friend, the old boatman. He made no cure. I scouted the Shoe Sanctum a few days past. Aside from a deranged towers to the entrance, it seems safe. Rest there and search for clues. See the Light's End Temple? The way to the Shoe Sanctum lies beside it. But the bridge has collapsed. You will need to find a way around. But be careful. If anyone sees those feathers, they'll definitely strike first and ask questions later. If you encounter danger, don't fight. I'll follow your trail and find you. Oh, and take this. This bamboo lantern. I found it nearby. Hard to believe such craftsmanship still lingers here. It's a reminder of how vibrant this town was. The fireflies inside. They seem to glow endlessly. A useful light for your path. I've tested it personally. With this, you'll have both hands free for weapons. Far more practical than a torch. Since we got separated, many of the Imperial Guards have been sneaking around the Tang Emperor's palace. But the refugees say the place has already been ransacked by rebels. Something's not right. I will track down the boatman, and we'll meet at the palace. I'll leave marks, pinwheels, along the path. Follow them, and you'll find me.
Yes, sure. I just realized, you know, I'm not gonna be able to make to Shoe Sanctum without making this video 1 hour long, because when I was playing on the stream, I was skipping out dialogues. And with dialogues, you know, with all those NPC that we will encounter on the way, this will be fucking 1 hour, you know, if I will go play to Shoe Sanctum. So I will stop just before, you know, the temple. And now we will get to the temple and I think we will stop there. And I'm gonna start posting maybe like 2 episodes per day, you know, so after this one, you will get the next episode where we're gonna continue this journey. But if I wanna do the longer session, then I will just do the stream instead of the regular video. So yeah, that's the plan. Not like many people watching those anyway, you know. Mostly recording this for my friends, and all rest is just a bonus for me.
Where on earth is it?
Hi.
Feathers on your left arm. That's a sign of feathering. Most would have lost their minds by now, yet you remain in control. Fascinating. The power of feathering runs through that arm of yours. I can sense it. How you managed to contain it, I don't know. But make no mistake, your left arm is the key to unleashing its full strength. Yes, that power's itching to course through you, but I'm afraid you're not ready to command it. Not yet. Here, take this. Let's see if you've got what it takes to wield that power.
Sure. We will have a rematch later on in game, Bob Magus. But for now, we are friends, so thank you for currency. Be honest, I don't want to make commentary like this is new project. I mean, I already technically recorded full game, you know. Like, all my stream together combined captured the entire content of this game. From the first area to last, I recorded at least one boss once. No? I recorded at least all bosses once, I mean. So, yeah, I technically already recorded this. It's just now we're gonna be recording this in different formats, you know? Different formula. That's it. Also, don't really know what am I supposed to say do. I mean, this part, anyone who was watching my stream know exactly what comes next, you know? There's gonna be like the tutorial mini-boss that's supposed to teach you about using spells. Yeah. Actually, if we will switch for this spear, if we have like the full stack, you know, and we're gonna use that, then we can pretty much like for free transform all the stack of the Bolt Heart into Skyborn Might. So just by hitting enemy with just R1, you know, and then using the... yeah, and then using Dragon Hook Spear, we can get a full stack of Skyborn Might. So technically this is perfect for the spellcaster, but then, like I said, most of the fucking, you know, builds in this game are completely broken. But just because most of the builds are broken, like, what the fuck am I supposed to use? I'm gonna use all of them and you will make your opinion what is broken and what is not. Nah, this is just tutorial about using spells. I know, I should just go down and fight with her, but honestly, I might just wait here and do the, you know. Since this lady doesn't have any spells, all what you have to do is just wait here and do plunge attack. That's it. And that's all. I don't know why she went here, honestly. But thanks for coming, I guess. So yeah, there is a... I cannot even call it a boss. She will return later, you know, as a proper boss before the Hogland, you know, in Imperial Palace. This wasn't a boss, this was just, I guess, you know, emotional boost, you know? Like, game wanna cheer you up like you're doing well, you kill the boss first try, you know, this kind of, it wants to give you this kind of vibe, like you're doing great, you kill the elite enemy, even if calling it an elite enemy is an insult for actual elite enemy, but who cares? We're moving on, you know. So yeah, you see from the, you know, regular thing, from just hitting enemies, we have the 10 stacks of Bolt Heart. So now if we're gonna switch for this spear and we're gonna use the Dragon Hook Spear, then we have the full stack of Skyborn Might. Sure, now the max stack we can get is just 3, but we can upgrade to have 5. So yeah, perfect for spellcaster. And here we have the new armor. I might also try to wear several different armor, you know, like in different episodes. But for now, for a while, I wanna wear this one. So yeah, perfect dodge. And the reason why I wanted to start, why I wanted to start the chapter 1 as a spear wielder is just because technically the spear also has the deflection. This is a deflection for spear. But it requires fucking, more precise timing the deflection with the longsword. See? And it doesn't build up their, structure, I guess. Or posture. Whatever, the stagger bar. It doesn't build up like the parry counter. But I wanna beat Hoglan with this. I wanna see how this build will work against Hoglan. Especially because, parrying like that gives me the 4 stack of Skyborn Might, so... Yeah, with addition of spells, it might not be too terrible. Because I never beat her with another spear other than just steam-powered spear, when you're rapidly using the spear to turn her around and get a free backstab. Which, if we fail to, get a parry with that, we might also try to, do at some point. There we go. There we go. If I'm not mistaken, this is the spear that the Eternal Glory actually uses. I'm pretty sure this is the exactly same spear that he uses because it has the same thrust ability with the same frostbite status effects that he have. So yeah. Should we finish here? No, I think like we're gonna kill this boss as well and then we're gonna finish the first video. There we go. Like the real problem will be once we will get to the part where we're gonna be using the one-handed sword. That's gonna be real problem. Because I suck at using the one-handed sword. Don't give up, skeleton.
I just stepped out for a breather and ran into a fine woman. Name's Wuchang. I'm Dutanga's right hand. I take care of the big jobs. Those temple fools keep sniffing around for my treasure. Soon as I send word to the boss, we're moving out.
Yeah. At least in this game, you can respec your stats, for free. Which is good, I do like that. And honestly, there is a jar monster inside that thing that can kill me instantly, so before fighting with him... Yeah, let me just get all stack of Skyborn Might first. Now, as we have this, I think just doing the Vortex Thrust once will solve the issue. Or it won't, and it actually will kill me. Yeah, you are right, I hate those guys. What's the point of this room? I never actually noticed this room is even here, like what's the point of it? There we go. So yeah, I feel like this is perfect place to finish the first episode, And obviously, as I said that I'm gonna die to the boss too, That would be embarrassing. Like, I feel like this boss is also the boss that's supposed to, teach you to use spell because he's giving you a lot of time to breathe. Like when you are far away from him, all you have to do is just rapidly cast, you know, this fierce spell. This is Vortex Blades, or whatever this thing is called. Vortex Blades? No, Vorpal Blade, I'm sorry. So yeah, you're just rapidly casting that and pretty much cheesing him out from a distance. So what we can do? We can upgrade our speed, obviously, and we can get Furious Stab. Second hit, use Skyborn Might for greater potency. I mean, this has a blight, which is awful, because once you start dealing real damage to enemies, gain fleeting resistance. I mean, let's just go with that, since I'm going for the Aerial Bulwark build, which might come in handy later. I feel like, you know, ability that are, you know, improving this further is gonna be what I'm supposed to aim to get. Sure. 7 stacks. Yeah, give me all of that. It would be nice if it would be like the build that boosts your damage, depend how much Skyborn Might stack you have. Probably is, but I never was managed to actually, you know, find the benedictions that actually, you know, boosting that. So yeah. There we go. So what we wanna do is first cast our spell, you know, as many times as we can, then approach the guy, use the Dragon Hook Spear to get like all Skyborn Might back, and cast the spell again. That's the plan. Is this what you normally do, you know, on your wife's grave? Or on your beloved grave, you know? You just singing something like this? You are crazy, bro.
Eons pass in a heart.
Jump.
Time to die.
Sure. My madness is not full, and I want it to be full in order to get more currency from you. There we go. Oh, no phase 2 transition. Who would have thought? You should die by that, you know that? There we go.
Beloved one! Forget me not.
I wonder where I even took damage in that fight. Whatever, guy's dead. And we learn tempering. Sweet.
True power in feathering isn't about possessing it. It's about understanding it.
Yes. I feel like this is gonna be the first, you know, the perfect place to finish first video. We killed like technically 3 bosses, so the 2 bosses we can count as the proper bosses, you know. That palace mate wasn't a boss. It was just slightly stronger enemy. I would even consider the guy that guarding the door, you know, to the Cloud Spire in the Revenant Temple, you know, the one on the left side that drops the faint red feather at the beginning, you know, that I just fucking 3 times out spam it with my charge and he died. Yeah, he was harder to beat than, you know, he's normally way harder to beat than that palace mate. Because unless you have ability, you know, like this, that allow you to stagger enemy, and you have to fight with him, you know, right away with just regular light attack, you are in a very bad time. But I think that's gonna be it. We have a new series going, as you can see, and hopefully it's gonna be entertaining as the Neo was. I mean, sure, you know, I've been playing this game so long, I kind of learned it, and maybe I even like it more, you know. It's definitely, like I said, you know, on my stream, it's not the worst game ever, you know. It's still better than the, you know, garbage like Lords of the Fallen and Mortal Shell. Not Mortal Shell 2, just Mortal Shell 1, you know. So it's like not the worst, you know. It could be way worse. It's just kind of mediocre, you know, and underrated. It has its moment, but mostly it feels like insanely unfriendly towards the new player, you know. Even if they added the checkpoints, it feels insanely, you know, clunky at the time, especially with the menu, because I don't think I ever mentioned on the stream, but let's say I want to use the item. I already mentioned, like, you have to use mouse, you know, because you're moving insanely slow on this menu, and getting hit knocks you out of it. But then let's say you want to use all your currency, right? So you have, yeah, you using one and the menu automatically closes it. So you have to reopen this again, choose this again, then yeah, choose this one and do it with every single one you wanna use. It's insanely annoying, you know, and I just don't like it. But anyway, thank you for watching first episode, and I will see you in the next one, which I will record today as well. So yeah, for me it's just gonna be a couple minutes, for you it's probably 1 week, because we already, you know, on this day. I'm not sure that I'm gonna post it together with the final boss of Neo, or in other day and just start with the, you know, this episode and episode that I will record right after this one, but we'll see. Anyway, thank you for watching this, and I will see you next time. Take care and bye bye.